Lyndia, author and entrepreneur. Irene, polyglot and life advisor. Lynette, military and filmmaker. 3 friends, 1 circle, and an unbreakable bond tested by time. Welcome to Our Circle.
Welcome back to Our Circle. I'm Lynette Jones. Well, it's time to wrap this conversation up. Irene continues to spit knowledge on Lyndia. Let's just hope it's working. And of course, I will still continue to ask her questions without passing judgment. Let's finish the conversation, shall we? That's fine. What about you?
You know,
Irene?
there are
What you
benefits to being married. Yeah, Irene, you were
What
married
you
for how
doing,
many
Irene?
years?
I've been married twice, and the second marriage was a 30-plus year marriage.
Ooh,
Yeah.
ooh, that's scary.
It was actually beautiful.
It was?
Yeah.
Why was it scary? Because he was married.
That's like half
She
of
had
my
a good
lifetime.
man. She had a good man. She had a good
You had a good
husband.
man.
Yeah.
So what made him so great?
Oh, there's so many aspects of when it's a fit, it's a fit. When you meet somebody that you really connect with on so many different levels, because we're all individuals, right?
Absolutely.
So we have our little things when we're individuals, but if you connect on the really important aspects of life and sharing,
Okay.
it's a gift. It's truly
I guess
a
it
gift.
could be a gift.
It's a gift because there aren't that many people out there that find that they can make a commitment to one another and that they can compromise to each other, for each other. And there are many aspects. You have to, there are people that believe you have to give up to get, right? So you have to offer the
That's
best
kinda
of
what I do.
yourself. I know you do. I was not trying to walk into that one, but that's okay. But I think you have to offer the best that you have of yourself, and the other person is doing the same thing for you if it's
Got
done
it.
mutually. And there's something very beautiful about that because you learn from one another.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you really learn. You,
That's so old fashioned. I mean, no, that's
Well,
not.
you know what? I
No,
think
love
I'm
it,
just
love
going
it.
to keep
You're right.
unwrapping gifts until I find the prize.
that's okay.
That's all I can do.
Well, also, I think you have to be ready.
I'm not ready.
No, you're not ready.
I'm not ready.
I think it's easy to talk about being ready,
Yeah,
but
I'm not
it's
ready.
not the same as
I'm totally
being
not ready.
Seems
Yeah, I'm totally
like
not-
you're ready. I
Seems
should
like
have
you're
known
ready.
you were
Everybody
ready.
needs a little bump and grind.
Not everybody.
I
Not everybody.
think that when you talk about something, that's one thing. But when you're actually in a mindset where you are able to make compromise, where you're not trying to be chief of everything that goes on in your life with someone
That's
else.
the dictator over there sitting next to you. But go
So
ahead.
I'm being diplomatic. So
I'm not a
basically,
dictator.
basically,
I do believe in a democracy. I believe everybody has a vote.
so I just think that it requires you to be in a certain space in your life.
Okay, got it.
That's important. And you have to be ready to accept the responsibility that goes with that.
That's a big responsibility
It's
to
a
be a
big,
wife.
it's a big responsibility
Huge.
to be a
I'm
husband
so big
too.
about it. You just
Because I got to cook and clean and do dishes
you don't
and
have to.
and
You
all
don't
that.
have- yeah,
No,
you don't have to.
I don't want to do all that. I want to just be me.
you don't have to, but he'd just get his mistress to do it. That's all.
Did you hear what she just said?
Well, she's being very French right now.
Oh my goodness.
Because there is a thing in the French culture, which is, what is he doing between 4 and 6?
Going 4 and 6, right?
So,
No, I'm just not ready to be that housemaid and that house.
well, I think
You don't have to be a house.
I don't want
You don't have to
I
be a
don't want-
housemaid.
You know what? I
Honestly.
don't want to have to always think about. For instance, coming to visit you.
You didn't have
Coming
to think about
travel.
it.
I didn't have to think about it. You call us and Linda, come visit me. I'm like, girl, my bags are packed. I'm in
But
the
it's
closet.
men
I'm
out there-
packing my
it's
Louis
men out there
Vuitton.
who
I'm getting
support
my
that.
stuff together.
But it's men
and
out there
and
who
I ain't
support
gotta call
that.
not
It-
near.
but even
all
if
I
you
gotta
marry,
do is tell the
Olivia,
dog.
But
So-
even if you marry, it's
Yeah.
still men out there who support that, who
Yeah.
say, "Yeah, babe, go ahead." I mean, it's courtesy.
Well, that's how it
because
is
he
with
wa-
my friends with
but
benefits,
he-
Mr. Green Eyes.
Oh, he
When
don't-
I
but-
tell him,
No.
I'm going here, he go, okay, babe, okay, got
Okay,
you.
but
okay.
if he was your husband, why wouldn't he do the same thing?
He would have to be the same way.
Because
that's who I am. I go with the flow.
That part of it is knowing when you meet someone whether there is that harmony that can take place.
Yes.
And then there is a bridge to that harmony, right? Because until you really understand each other's motivations and thoughts, that takes a little while. But eventually, it leads to that if the components are in place.
I totally got it. But I don't want a guy that I got to argue with, I got to talk to, I got to feel
Don't seem like you argue with this one. Oh, yes, you do. Except when he don't talk, take your phone calls. That's right. I forgot. Dang, that's right.
I think, quite frankly, when you're ready to make
shade,
when you're ready to make a commitment to another person,
I'm not ready.
You're just not ready.
I'm just not ready.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
If I'm with Mr. Friends with Benefits today, I'm great. And then next week, my other friend calls and says, "Hey, Linda, you want to go to Vegas together?" I'm going. I don't have to tell anybody. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to ask. I don't got to tell my FWB, and I can just go and I can do whatever.
But I bet you while you in Vegas without your FWB or what is it, FWB? That's what you said. Okay, I bet you like, dang, I wonder what he doing.
Then I'll text him and call him.
I'll miss him.
See, I don't go through the I miss yous.
Yes, you do, because you got mad when he didn't call you.
I got something to say right there, and it's on my mind, and I'm going to remember it later because I'm getting old, and I need him to know it right now, what I'm feeling, what I want to say.
It's okay to be in denial. It's all right.
You know, there is a difference.
I have strong feelings for friends. I have strong feelings for you.
Not like that though.
But I
don't have no benefit.
I did try to date you once.
Only benefit.
I did try to date you once. I did try to date you
only
once.
The benefit.
Only
benefit that
I
you have
did try to date you
is that
once.
I had to go to the airport.
I did try to date you once.
I had to go to the airport.
I did try to date you once.
I had to go to the airport and pick you up, and that's a benefit. You got a chauffeur. You got a cook. I cook for you.
No, you sent me to the airport.
You ain't got to ask permission
to wait for a Jamaican and then jump in the car with him. So here I am being dumb and black. At an airport, looking for a Jamaican, there was like 90 black men there.
Wow, that was.
I was hoping somebody would speak like Yaman.
That was about
so I didn't know who to get in the car with.
You still upset? That was about a year
I'm
ago.
still upset because you sent me to an airport and you just said, I said, where you at? I'm out here. Oh, no, my friend gonna pick you up. Look for the Jamaican. Who does that?
So that means you have.
Who does that?
You have long-term emotional.
I have long-term emotional scars. I'm still looking for that Jamaican.
Still upset.
That's an island full.
Okay, I think Lyndia will break soon. If she would just mention the possibility of marriage, I will be happy. I can't wait for the day when I get my wedding invitation to her wedding. It's hard in these streets. Please visit our website and participate in the survey. Do you think Linda will get married one day? Let's get back to the conversation.
Okay.
Speaking of Jamaican, that's a story too. When I went to Jamaica.
Oh,
that's really quick.
Place.
Wait a minute.
That's a hot place.
No, I got to tell you this. Then I'm going to end on this note. When me and my girlfriend went to Jamaica, it was about 8 years ago. And we just said, we're going to go to Jamaica. Never been. Let's just go to the island. Let's have a good time. Well, we got drunk on the plane, of course, because we had rum cake and rum.
Right.
But when we get there, when you get off the bus, when they take you to the island, they all greet you with alcohol, with all kinds of drinks.
Right.
We're sitting there waiting for our room to be ready, out by the beach, by the patio.
Where were you?
In Montego Bay.
In Montego Bay.
And me and my girlfriend sitting there, and all of a sudden, this is like, God's gift to America. We see this bus, the next bus pull up, and it's all black men. They were having a fraternity reunion.
Oh my Lord!
My nipples fell to the ground. Boom! It was like boom. It was like, oh! Two single black girls, and the bus pull up with all these men on a fraternity reunion. It was like heaven had opened the gates.
You really need Jesus. That's not heaven.
And they just watching them get off the bus one by one.
Well,
needless to say, that was the best Jamaica trip I ever had.
Needless to say.
We're going to skip over all the other stuff that happened on the island all weekend.
You didn't get on the bus, did you?
But before we all left on Monday morning, we knew everybody's name. We knew, hold on, let me say it again. We knew everybody's name. Best trip ever.
Okay, Irene, anything you want to say in closing?
No, because I think that
You said no because, and then you said I think that. That's right.
I'm trying to create a thought.
Okay.
There are sides of life that are fun
Yes.
that people will not admit to, but probably have done.
What
And
are you
then
trying to say?
there are sides of life that
She
are
got secrets, but keep going.
that are just meaningful. Everybody's young once,
Yeah.
and everybody's done silly things when they're young.
Yep.
And that's part of a learning process, but it also helps you to learn who you want in your life and who you don't want in your life.
That's true.
But you should want to change before you die.
But we talked about that before at the breakfast.
Boy, you don't let up. Go ahead.
I'm not changing me. Like I said, when the universe brings him and drop him down in front of me and say, Linda, here, this one's for you.
Okay.
Then I will
How will you
change
recognize?
my way.
How will you recognize?
I don't know. Maybe he'll have to come butt naked. I don't know.
I hope he comes with a bucket full of dollars.
A bucket full of dollars.
If he butt naked, he ain't gonna have nowhere to put the dollars.
He's gonna come down from the heavens butt naked with a sign say,
I'm in.
you.
I'm the one.
I'm the one. What is it, like an oracle? I'm the oracle. I'm the chosen one.
Absolutely, absolutely.
But I do believe you. I believe when it happens, it's going to happen. I'm going to know
happens,
it.
you know it.
And I'm going to know it.
You know it. Even
And then
if-
you all will come to my wedding.
and it better be. Excuse me, but there better be drink and food and everything in place when we get there.
You
Yes.
better cost some money. You better put some money in that wedding. Better not be no I ain't going. It better be that.
I'm going to invite the universe. Because
Invite-
this will be
invite.
the engagement of all engagements.
There you go.
Well, I was gonna say we can have our final toast, but my glass is empty.
Well, that's okay.
Yours is empty, Irene.
Oh yes.
Oh.
This is taken. Absolutely.
But we're still to the circle.
To the circle. To our
To the
circle.
circle.
To the circle.
To our circle.
To our circle.
Get it
Oh.
right.
To
Our circle.
You see, it's possible to have a healthy conversation and still remain friends when it's all over. Lyndia mentioned the possibility of getting married. So my work and conversation is done in this circle. Thank you all for participating in our survey. Well, I'll see you in the next circle.